So Ramadan for me is getting together with friends and family and pushing myself to become the best version of myself.
Personally, I like to use it as a time to sort of reflect on my life and my spirituality. I find it as a really good way to sort of reflect on my sorts of habits that I partake in during the year and sort of try to break free from those and like break free from the worldliness.
When I was younger, I actually didn't understand, I think, the deeper meaning behind what Ramadan was. And as I grew older, I started to understand that it was more about self-discipline, purifying your heart, becoming a better person, not only for yourself, but for Allah too, and inspiring others around you to do the same.
So Ramadan at Emerson, every Friday, alhamdulillah, we've been having iftar together, whether it's in 172 kitchen or the private dining hall.
The iftar is like the meal that we break our fast together with, and since we're like such a small population on campus, it's like a really good time to just sort of, gather around as a community and celebrate the holiday.
Amber, our advisor, our Muslim chaplain as well, she is amazing, alhamdulillah. She brings up great dua, and then at the end of the iftar, all of us together, everyone says a dua that they want to get out of their mind or they want everyone to participate in. So Eid al-Fitr is this 3-day holiday that Muslims participate in after every Ramadan. And Fitr, in translation, is to breaking. So it's the celebration in which our Ramadan is over, in which we break our fast. For Eid, me and my family, we go to the masjid and we pray, and then after that we invite family over and we have a huge meal.
When I was younger, I would go out with my friends. We dress up, go to the park, and wish people we knew Eid Mubarak. We also have a pretty big family in the sense cousins, aunts, uncles. So there's a lot of us, and I just want to spend as much time as I can with them.
So my earliest memories was when it would happen during the school year and my parents would let me skip school that day, and I would just be super excited and just sort of brag about it to my friends and be like, I don't have school today. And then instead of going to school, we would just go to the mosque, and then after, my favorite part would be we'd go to Toys R Us and I'd get to pick 2 presents, which I felt super spoiled for.
A lot of people at Emerson are already super open-minded. They already know a lot about Ramadan. One thing that I would say that I wish other people at Emerson knew about Ramadan is that Ramadan is not just about fasting from sunrise to sunset. It's way deeper than that. I don't think of it more as just not eating or drinking. I think of it more as being aware of yourself, being aware of the temptations that you have.
It's sort of just a way to get closer to God. So that also means breaking bad habits and making sure that you're the best version of yourself.
Some people just don't have that knowledge because they weren't taught it or they don't know where to find that information. But also asking questions is really, really important so that you know what's disrespectful to somebody while they're fasting and what's not, and how you can help them during that time in whatever way that may be.
Another purpose for Ramadan and fasting is just sort of putting yourself in a position of people who don't have the same privileges as we do. So that's why we don't eat until the end of the day. And so it just makes you very aware of the sorts of things that we really take for granted.
After Ramadan, at the end of Ramadan, I always feel at peace with myself, knowing that I created better habits and I dropped bad ones.
After the end of every Ramadan, I feel a lot more grounded in myself. I find myself being a lot more conscious of my actions and the sort of things I partake in as a person.
This year I've started to realize the deeper meaning and what it truly means to me. And I think as I grow older, I'll always continue to learn more about myself and learn more about who I want to be, not only during Ramadan, but how it continues to change me even after the month of Ramadan is over.